I'm gonna tell you guys a story. So yeah, I'm gonna try to figure out how to make a video. I'm gonna tell you guys a story that today was a pretty fucked up day for me today. And I'm gonna tell you guys that, so today was a pretty fucked up day for me. So, well, the day at school was alright, but it was pretty stressful for me. I had to do a lot of work, a lot of shit, and then I did a lot of stuff, and it was really rough for me. I couldn't do anything. So I came home. Well, not actually, I was coming home. Well, I was on my bus, getting ready to come home. I was dying to come home. But then I had a phone call from Certified Boss. And Certified was, "Hey V, how you doing? Just telling my story right now that I was being attacked today." And so I was going home on my bus. But right before I was going home, I noticed my neighbor was talking to someone. At my house. I don't know who it was. I don't know who that was. And it was kind of crazy. So I got a phone call from Certified Boss. Certified Boss was talking about that he got suspended from school, and just right when I was about to come out of my van, I see this guy. He starts yelling at me for some weird reason. And I'm like, what the heck? I'm like, what is this guy yelling at me for? Did I do something wrong? And this guy is like yelling at me for no reason. I'm like, what? What are you mad about? And this guy I start going to my house. Then I notice my mom's out the window and she's like screaming at me, saying that, oh fuck you. This guy, oh my god. I'm fine, thanks. I am so sorry you are being attacked. How are you? A little scared from today. Thanks for telling me that, V. But thank God that guy's going to prison. So basically this guy, he begins yelling at me that I don't know what he was talking about. I was hearing my mom yelling at me to get in the house fast. But then I was like, what? What's going on? What's going on? But then I noticed that this guy is like yelling at me for some reason. I'm like, what did I do? And then I hear this, then this guy, he begins yelling at me, saying that I remember the time I beat you up, and I'm that you beat me up, and I'm like, what? 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 I beat you up? I didn't beat you up. He said, yeah you did, yeah you did, you beat me up, you stole my girlfriend, and I'm like, what? I didn't steal your girlfriend. He said, yeah, you did. And I'm like, no, I didn't. And he's like, yeah, you did. You stole my girl. And I'm like, no, I didn't. And I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about. And then he starts saying all that stuff. I'm like, what are you talking about, dude? Then this guy is like talking a lot of shit. First, I thought he was joking, but he wasn't. I was like, ha 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 ha. Very funny, very funny. You're funny. You're funny. You're funny. You're really funny. But this guy was like yelling at me, like he's like, I'm not joking around, and I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? And then this then I'm like, fuck this, I'm out. Because I was hearing my bus driver yelling, "Am I alright?" And I begin hearing my mom outside the window yelling my name. So I'm like, this, I'm out. Then I walk out of the room, actually the living room. That's where I first entered in the house. So I come in and I see my mom yelling through the window, yelling about is anything alright? Then I hear my bus driver saying that too. I'm like, yes, I'm alright. But then this guy, he follows me out of the house. Then he starts saying, "I'm not done with you." And I'm like, dude, I did nothing wrong with you. I did nothing wrong with you. I did not steal your girl. I didn't beat you in a fight. And he said, "Yeah, you did." And I'm like, "No, I did not." And he's like, "Yeah, you did." And I'm like, "What did I do?" Then he starts slowly walking up to me. Then I start backing up from him like he's gonna do something to me. Then, you know what he did to me, guys? You wanna know what he did? He grabbed me by the chest. Like he put his hand in a, he just grabbed me by the shirt. In the chest. And then in a painful way, then that's when he pulled me right to his face. And I was like, dude! And then he starts yelling at me about it. Then I'm like, bruh. Then I push him away, like I hit him like in the arm to let me go. So I hit him, then I ran. Then I hear him yelling that he's not done with me. But then I hear him yelling at my neighbor because my neighbor's trying to help me. And then I hear him yelling at my bus driver trying to help me also. Then I'm like, thank you. Then I run up, I tell my mom that this guy actually grabbed me and he tried to assault me. Then my mom was like, what? And I said, yeah. And then my mom begins walking out of the room. I'm like, please don't go outside, Mom. Please don't go outside. This guy's insane. Yeah, V, you're right. He is insane. So basically, this guy, he was like insane as fuck. Like, I don't know what was wrong with him. I knew he was drunk because I could tell. But then, he was like really out of control. Like, no joke, like literally out of control. And he begins yelling at my neighbor. Then I see him yelling at my bus driver. And the crazy thing was, he goes into my bus, and then because we called 911 on him, the police were on the way. He begins hiding in the bus. Like he goes inside the bus, begins trying to hide. But when the cops came, they began talking to my neighbor, what was going on, and they began talking about my bus driver, what was going on, and they see the guy in they begin finding him in the, oh my god, the bus, yes. They find him in the bus, they try to grab him out, but he was like holding on to everything in the bus. Like he was holding on to the seats, he was holding on to that pull thing for your safety thing, like where you try to get out of the bus. So he was holding on to that. And then he begins yelling, screaming, yelling even more, trying not to get out. Plus, I actually filmed him trying to get out of the bus. Trying to get him out of the bus. I actually did, but I had to delete it because my mom told me to. Because she didn't want to be on the internet. Then they took him away. Well, I called my stepdad. My stepdad came, and he was really shocked. Like, he was like, what the heck? And I was so happy that my stepdad came. Plus, when I saw my mom come outside with a guy, I was like, I swear to God, if that guy attacks my mom, I swear to God, I will kill him. But then, I had to grab some. I actually have like a stick in my room, and it's really, it looks like a weapon to me. I found it in the beach, and I use it as protection. It's no joke, no joke. So let me fight the guy. I'd probably lose, lol. Oh yeah, that's right. So before I came, I was talking to Certified Boss. Actually, I think I already said that. Duh. So yeah. So Certified Boss, he was actually in that situation. He might have heard me yelling at the guy in the background. I think. I'm not really sure. He was like, but I actually hanged up because I didn't want him to hear all that shit I was saying. But alright, so back to the story. So I see the cops. They actually got him out. But then later on, I came outside. The cops came in. Well, I came outside, so the cops asked me a few questions what the guy actually did to me. I told him that he grabbed me, he began yelling at me about that I beat him in a fight over a girl or something. And I'm like really confused about that. Then I told him that I showed him the rash on my chest where he grabbed me at. I had to take off my shirt to show them the mark on my chest that he grabbed me in. He grabbed me in the chest, and it was really painful. It was completely red because of it. Then they had to bring in a photography guy, whoever he was. They had to bring that guy in to take a picture of my chest, where the guy grabbed me in.
I'm on fire.
And then they asked me a few questions, what the guy did, and I said all he did was he was yelling at me, and then I did something wrong, and I'm like, they said, did you do something to him? And they got mad. I'm like, no, I didn't do anything. I just came home, and then all of a sudden that happened. And it was so weird. I was like, what? What the hell just happened? So the cops left, the guy that was taking the ambulance and going to jail, and well, he's got to be going to jail. But I spoke to my step grandma, and she actually told me, well, I thought he was one of the workers in my house, because I have guys in my house that are supposed to fix my ceiling in my house. I thought that was one of them. But I thought he was one of the workers, but he wasn't. He wasn't the workers. He was actually a random person. My step-grandmother said that he was a random person. He just walked in the neighborhood to my house, and he walked in and said, "Wow, you guys are good." And he comes up to my neighbor, says shit to my neighbor about my neighbor's dogs or something, and he pretended he was gonna shoot him or something. Then I came home, and then I saw the guy when I was talking to Certified Boss on Snapchat. And that was then all the shenanigans happened. So, yeah. And it was actually a real random person. I was like, what the fuck? What was he doing? Plus, my step-grandmother, she said that one of the workers said he lived here in my house. I'm like, no, he doesn't. He doesn't live in my house. He doesn't live here. He's lying. He's drunk. That's so stupid. His mind is completely messed up. Like, no joke. Like, imagine you actually witnessed that. A guy made up a lie that he lives here. Imagine that. Plus, when that guy was about to grab me by the chest, I was like this at him. Go ahead, punch me in the face. I don't care. If you punch me in the face, I will make a video about you and tell the world what you did to me. And it will be all on YouTube. And he'll be like, watching my YouTube videos online, like he'll be like, I wonder what he's talking about. Then he's gonna hear me talking about the guy. He's like, oh, I'm the guy who grabbed him. Yep, I'm the guy. I'm so fucked. I'm gonna be going to jail, boy. And I'm like, oh yeah, you're going to jail right now. So yeah. And so when the guy's now in prison right now. Well, first he's right now in the police station. He's gonna be in jail right after the drunk wears off. Because he was drunk the whole entire time. And he's gonna be, and they're gonna take him to court. They're gonna take him to court from all the charges he's been causing, like for attacking a special needs person. I'm actually a person who has special needs, so I'm that kind of person. So he actually touched me and attacked me by doing that. So yeah. And shit. There we go. And I'm all out of ideas. So wait a minute. Shit. Alright, so yeah, I'm about to run out of ideas what to say. There's so much crazy stuff that's been happening today. I'm afraid to go to school because I have a feeling that my bus driver is gonna talk to my school that I was dealing with crazy stuff today. Like, if I go to school today, they're gonna be like calling me down in the office. Like, I'm gonna be in class just chill, minding my own business. Like me leaning on a chair or something on the wall. Then all of a sudden the phone's gonna ring, and my teachers are gonna be like, RJ, your guidance counselor wants to see you. And I'm gonna be like, oh boy, here it comes. And I'm gonna be like, what is it? And my guidance counselor's gonna be like, oh hey RJ, we heard what happened to you yesterday. You got attacked yesterday by some crazy wacko at your house. I'm gonna be like, yes. Like, I'm gonna roll my eyes from it. Like, I'm gonna be like, yeah. And they're gonna be like, oh yeah, I'm so sorry RJ for you dealing with that. Are you still scared? I'm gonna be like, oh yes, can I go home now? I wanna go home and cry myself to sleep and pour some bleach in my eyes right now because of this. Don't do that, kids. Just don't listen to me. So I said, can I just go home or go to my class and just cry myself to sleep when I go home? Or can I just go back to my class and do my work and cry myself in during class?
Take your medicine.
Or me talking to my friends on Snapchat or doing shenanigans on my phone like always. I'd rather do that than that. So yeah, that's about it. So that's the story, guys. I was apparently attacked by some wacko. Yeah. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, be sure to leave a like and subscribe, and leave a comment down below, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.